couple with you, and then I'll let you have some rest.
It's a great feeling. Just by being part of this organization, you see that there are people out there that generally care about others. You know, they want to help their community.
You know, people come and they build, and they feel better about themselves for having done it. It helps somebody, but that's not why people show up to build. They do it because it makes them feel good. And I think that that's an amazing thing.
The place we're living now, we actually live in public housing now. We were hoping to use it as a stepping stone to save up and hopefully go out and buy a house of our own. And it turns out that it's a lot harder process there than people think. And it's really hard to save money, so we thought we were going to be stuck there forever. And that's not something I wanted for my kids.
We were in a small 2-bedroom apartment, the 4 of us. The kids shared a bedroom, and we had a bedroom. And it just had a living room, it had a good-sized kitchen, but it was not a very large place. We were on the 3rd floor of the apartment. There was no fire escape, so God forbid anything had happened, we would have had a tough time getting out. And we also had a mold problem in the apartment, which was no good.
The reason we applied was for the kids. And when they told us that we were selected, we just felt like we had a chance for our kids to have something that, you know, a place they could call home for the rest of their life.
This was the right opportunity at the right time that really, it changed everything for us.
The impact I've seen so far, in particular, watching the selection of the needs and the number of people they have to consider. They all deserve a home. They're carefully reviewed and get it down to 3 that we have to discuss. And then you try and decide which one can you give this one house to. And you see the need, and we're doing great. But there's so much more that has to be done.
I found that Habitat has given me some purpose in life. You know, where you can actually help somebody. It's a lot different than just writing a check to some place, but it's actually getting in there. Not only do you see it happening, you can actually make it happen. And I think that's what I like about it. And I like being able to help my neighbors.
It really is all about giving back. You know, I know Habitat is across the globe, but in America, we pride ourselves on, you know, that bold frontier, and we think of early settlers helping each other raise the wall, you know, do barn raising or build their house, and really that's what this is all about. This is folks who want to give back, who come from all walks of life. We are now what we call faith-based, but there's a common thread that they all want to lend that helping hand up.
Our house is still in the process of being built. It's actually come a long ways. We started December 9th. All the exterior walls are all done. The roof is on. It's actually been shingled, and pretty much all the interior framing's complete. So we're getting excited every Saturday. We can't wait to get there and keep building. You know, it's cool. It's not just building the house, but interacting with people in the community. You know, we've made a lot of friends already that you know, I feel like you're going to be a long-time friends.
When we first showed up for our first build day, just this downstairs was here, just the exterior walls. When I showed up on the first Saturday to build, we put up 4 walls upstairs. Other than the foundation of this house, I've seen every facet of this house be built. I know where everything is in this house. I know where people sign the walls in this house. I know where all of it is. I think that that is something that is really incredibly valuable in the end, to know how all those things work.
The wonderful thing is they now have to work for it. They don't get it without working for it. And that's the other thing that I love about Habitat. Now you're going to just keep passing it on to the next group, the next group.
In the future, I'd love to see us doing more than 5 houses per year. I'd like to see us begin to do a mixture of new construction and renovating some existing housing stock. If we could be doing 10 homes a year, that'd be fantastic. And I think the infrastructure is there, but when we do a family selection, and you've got 30 families vying for one home at a time, it's great for that one family that we partner with and is chosen, but the need is there for the other families. So we know that there are a lot of other families out there that deserve to partner with Habitat for Humanity as well.
If you want to make a difference not just in the lives of a family that needs a little help, but make a difference in your community. There's nothing like being involved with Habitat. It's more rewarding than anybody that hasn't done it could possibly imagine.
This is the most life-changing experience that anyone will have the opportunity to be a part of. Knowing that your children are safe and are happy and have an opportunity that was not going to be afforded to them elsewhere, there's no way to pay it back.
There's a huge potential for this organization to blossom and to get more and more people involved to make their lives better by helping others.
If there's one thing I can say to sum up what Habitat is about, it's a quote from the Bible, which is, love your neighbor as yourself.
You can have confidence that we'll be very frugal with every dollar that's donated. We really want to see this mission survive and thrive into the future because there are a lot of deserving families out there. And it impacts not just the family, but the entire community where they live. The children that'll grow up under that roof will go to the schools. They'll play soccer with your kids. And we're enhancing their life and really helping to build a middle class because it's been eroding. And these folks really only have a shot at the American dream because of the mission that is Habitat for Humanity.